Right, hello. I just wanted to do a quick demonstration on how to put a daddy stand together. There was some revisions in June 2017 and I just want to make sure that everybody knows what's happened and how to put one of these things together. So this one has never been put together before. I've literally sort of just finished putting the hardware on it and it's going off out to Australia with some others in the next day or two. So that's why I wanted to get the video done now. Right, so when you get a daddy, you get a bag of bits. Okay, and there are spares in here. There are a couple of spares of the little dowels and there are a couple of spares of the larger dowels. We'll show you what those are for in a minute. So, starting to put a daddy together, you have middle sections, corner sections, and they're all numbered. So that one's got a number 5 on it. So I'm going to put that over. Oh, not got enough room. So number 3. So that's a number 6. Number 4. That's a number 1. And a number 2. And your centerpieces. So it's number 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Right, okay, so you've got your corner stands are slightly different from the center stand. Okay, you've got what I call the risers. Now these things are the same height, but there's a difference in 2 of them in the respect that they have angles cut greater at both ends. So that's got a large 45 at that end, that's got a large 45 at that end, and they will go to the very outside of the stand. Okay, compare that to that one. So that's got a 45 at that end, a large 45 at that end, but a smaller 45 at that end. Okay, so the ones with the larger 45s go on the very ends of the stand. So you want one of each for each of the corners. So I'll do that. They're both the same to the centre. And that will do the other corner. Okay, the same with the legs. You have 4 normal size legs and 2 shorter ones. The shorter legs are for the risers with the corners cut off. So the shorter legs go with those risers and the longer legs go with all the rest of the risers. Okay, so one each of those, one from there, and the 2 larger risers go in the centre area there. Actually, we'll do that first. I am using a mallet because this is, like I say, the first time that these have been put together, and as a result they are nice and tight. So 5 and 6. 6 is the very last number, so that will go into there. It doesn't matter what riser goes where, providing you stick to the big corner chunks taken out on the very ends. They can be one on the left, one on the right. It doesn't matter if you swap them over. And these ones, it doesn't matter if it's on the end one or if it's in the middle one. It really doesn't matter. They are the same, but apart from the corners. Right. So that. And if this doesn't work, I could look at looking like a lemon. Right, that's 3 and 4. And 1 and 2. I don't know whether you'll be able to see that on there, but 1, 2. They do correspond to other numbers. method to the madness. Is the centre, a normal one, which is one of those, with a larger leg. So one of those, and the legs put in to the back of the riser. Make sure you get the right angle on the bottom of the leg. Make sure you tap them right in. Except I want that one. Oh, I'll put that one on the side. Right, so I'll have that one. And there, like that. There, like that. Once they're together, they don't fall apart too easily. Okay, so you can see the clips. One side has the clips, one side has the hooks. But they are quite, they're not going to fall apart. Okay, let's. So if you get your stand and you're thinking to yourself, why has that got a load of marks on it? I don't know if you can see that. It's because I actually put them together before I send them out to make sure that they're all fit nice. That's the reason for the marks. It's not because they're second hand. So that's that one. That one's a very corner one. Right, so that's a very corner one, the very end. And that one is going to be in the middle. So, in this instance, I'm doing the right hand side, so that's the way they'll look. Okay. Grab the bottom one first. That's the reason one has more of an angle on it, because otherwise they'd be a bit more difficult to put together. I did originally have them all the same, but the feet were touching and the back was touching, so a bit of a design change gives, once they're in position, more room. First. Okay, so what you didn't see there was the fact that the camera ran out of memory. So I finished putting it all together and I was talking to a camera that turned itself off. Right, so once you got the bits into the risers, the shells into the risers, you have a little hole underneath and you have a little stand, a little support leg. Fits in there. That dowel will come out this tight. So, and once that's in, it's actually, once again, good. They're not that looks. They're actually very sturdy considering they're not really supported. Anyway, right, the next thing you need to do is to put some dowels in, as I've done with the other side. And back up there. So you get your dowels. And just pop them in. They're only guides, they're not there to really structurally support too much. And you stand. And you line everything up. Like that. Somebody loves me. And then on the underside, you can do your clamps up. And you can do the same on the other side. If I don't go together properly, should have got everything lined up. Make sure you've got no junk underneath. And make sure you can see what you're doing. That's it. When everything's lined up, they go in quite easily. There you go. So there you have it. One daddy stand, which is now going to be finished off, sanded down, wrapped up, and shipped to Australia. Thank you very much. No, not thank you very much. One last thing. You can, if you wish, take one of these. And obviously you can use it in its 3 different segments. But what you can also do is take those out. Try not to bleed over everything. Now, thank you very much. Definitely a warts and all display. Thank you.